There's a moment in life when someone walks away from the game. Not because they're weak, not because they stopped caring, but because the answer they were searching for never came. Kagetsu loved Cardfight Vanguard. He trained, he competed, he was pro. He gave himself fully to the fight. But after a game he couldn't reconcile, one that shook his confidence, he stepped away. Not out of anger, not out of fear, but because the outcome without understanding hurt more than losing itself. What makes Kagetsu's story different is Ruka. Ruka never tried to drag him back. In fact, she barely knew who he was. She didn't judge him for leaving, and she didn't even try to convince him to return. In the single fight they shared, she simply asked him a question. What is your reason for playing Vanguard? That question mattered because Ruka had no expectations. She didn't know his past, his wins, his losses, or what he would walk away from. She only saw the person in front of her and the passion he carried. Later, she vanished like the wind, and in doing so without knowing it, she gave Kagetsu space to remember the question he had stopped asking himself. This story hit me harder than I expected because I've been there too. I stepped away from Vanguard and lacrosse after years of effort, losses, and coming up short. Not because I stopped loving the game, but because I didn't know what it was asking of me anymore. 2 championship games lost, the 2020 season that ended without closure, questions that didn't have answers, and it wasn't the results that hurt the most, it was feeling like no one understood why I cared so deeply. When Kagetsu returns, it's not about proving he's the strongest. He comes back searching for clarity. He returns quieter, more honest, and more intentional with his actions. Not louder, not bitter, just ready to ask better questions. That's what changed everything for me too when I came back. I stopped chasing validation and started chasing understanding. I came back curious, willing to test, willing to own my game, the good, the bad, the variance, all of it. And because of that, when Ruka crosses his path again, Kagetsu no longer asks why me, he remembers who he truly is. Kagetsu and the question Ruka asked taught me that Cardfight Vanguard isn't just about skill or results. It's about having the courage to ask hard questions and sometimes having someone who respects those questions enough to let you face them and find those answers yourself, whether it be in Vanguard or in life. Growth doesn't always come from grinding harder. Sometimes it comes from stepping back, being honest with yourself, and choosing to return differently. If you've ever stepped away from Vanguard not because you quit, but because you were searching for clarity, you're not done. Like Kagetsu, sometimes the fight doesn't end. It just waits till you're ready to come back with purpose. That's what it means to card fight.